Hello everyone and welcome. Thank you for those that are going to be jumping on with me today. My name is Alicia Jade. I am a skills coach, humble host and unshakable optimist. I'm really excited to share with you day 2 of my 30 days, 30 learnings in 30 lives. Yesterday we talked a bit about resilience and today we are going to talk on the topic of empowerment. Now, this year that has been one of my learnings is around empowering others or being empowered myself. And, you know, it's my previous life was in coaching. I do still coach as well, so have been coaching for a number of years. You know, the difference between, coaching people through different hard times or difficult conversations is very different. And it is really being able to empower somebody to be able to make a change that they want to. And I actually started learning this quite early in the piece of my career, where the difference between leading someone and managing. And so coaching was a way for me to be able to empower someone to make the decision for themselves or be able to, maybe make a fail at something, but learn from it and quickly turn around and be resilient enough to come back up. And so one of the stories I want to share with you today and why empowering others or empowerment is a learning for me this year is because in my full-time corporate job, so as some of you know, I am in insurance, I had a manager this year who, I've had a lot of managers in my life, and I really felt that this person was a leader for me. What ended up happening is I actually am in a role, culture and language, which is actually quite new to insurance. And no one really knew how. It was a newly created role, and it was kind of trying to understand, how does one actually do this? How does one actually explore this different area? Now, I really take my hat off to my manager because not only did he did manage me, but he mainly led me, and he led me in a way where he would ask me questions, he would coach me, but he empowered me to make decisions. He empowered me to make a decision, whether it was right or wrong, whether it was I was going to set myself up for failure, or maybe I made the decision and I turned around later and thought, you know what, I actually made the right choice. But at any point in time, he never told me what to do. He always guided me, he always gave me advice, but he never told me what I needed to do. And I really took that on as a bit of a learning for this year, and that empowering people is definitely the way to go, especially when, as I mentioned in my last live, was that the world is changing, the world's evolving. People are creating new and exciting things, whether it be having their job and creating a side hustle, are really following their passion. And so really there's no right or wrong way to do something, and I'll talk a little bit about that in a little bit of a later live around, fail fabulously and also that be perfectly imperfect. And so that's my learning for this year, is really about, empower others or be empowered to make decisions. It's okay if you fail, but really allowing yourself to hold that autonomy to be able to have that control in your life. So that is mine. I don't have a resource on this, but I would encourage you to have a look at the people you have in your life that empower you in the certain conversations you might have. And the 2 people I want to shout out today who have always empowered me, one person in particular, Josie Tong, who I've just come back from her place, has always empowered me to make decisions. She's always empowered me and always supported me along my journey through online business over the last 5 years. And so I really look up to her, and I look up to her in a way that's like, you know what, I want to teach my team the same thing, or I want to, talk to other people the same way. And the other person that has recently come into my life who has also empowered me to make massive change in my life, to make massive change towards my passions, is Miss Carmen Marshall. So Carmen Marshall is an amazing entrepreneur, a number of different businesses, and I've just finished her 8-week Soulcraft, Soulcraft Your Way to 100K. So I'll put the details below. But yes, Josie Tong and Carmen Marshall have been a really big inspiration to me in the last year. And really being able to empower. So I would encourage you guys to do that. And part of my mission statement now for next year also has empowerment in it. So empowering millennial women to be able to create a platform where they can pursue a purpose-driven life. That is what I want to pursue. And that's why I have empowerment as the lead of that. But guys, that is my learning for today. Thank you for tuning into 30 days of 30 learnings in 30 lives. And I will be tuning in tomorrow. So make sure you check out. If there's any feedback, any thoughts, ideas that you have, please post them below. Happy to connect, and I'll tune out. I'll see you guys later.